Yes.
them.
Yeah.
You guys just jogged a very weird memory. This is the strangest story I could
That
tell.
is our show
But
catchphrase.
I had a Cat in the Hat experience when I was a kid, and I don't know why I never made the connection until now. But my dad used to work in video game development,
Okay.
and he worked for the company that made the Bubsy games. If
Oh,
you guys are
we know
familiar with
Bubsy.
those. And I have a little
Or I know.
stuffed
I never
Mike
mind.
knows
I know
Bubsy.
Mike knows
Bubsy.
Bubsy.
And I used to play the games too. And I guess for promotional purposes, they had like a Bubsy mascot suit.
Oh,
And
man.
my sister and I played the Bubsy games because my dad brought them home, obviously, and we had little stuffed animals of Bubsy that I
that's
think.
Oh, I
we-
remember. Okay,
and,
Bubsy,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I think only employees of the company could get these little Bubsy dolls, but we still have our little Bubsy dolls. And then my dad, to surprise us one night, my mom had to go to her like women's group meeting, and she's like, "And I just don't have a sitter for you guys." Like they were like doing like a long con, and she's like, "Yeah, I didn't find a babysitter. You guys will just have to be good." And then she left, and we're like, "Oh my God, we're home alone. We're only like 3 and 5. What do we do?" And then the doorbell rings. And it's Bubsy here to babysit us. My dad put on the mascot
What?
suit and came home early to babysit us as Bubsy. And so we thought that Bubsy had just showed up at our house. And obviously he was like, doing everything wrong because he's just a big mascot suit of Bubsy.
How
He
long
did the
that?
character acting. Like he could have been
Well,
hired
'cause my dad
officially to do
was
it.
a theater major too.
Oh,
Okay, he
How
could
long-
physicalize.
See,
Yeah.
if I saw
Whoa.
that, I would
Yeah.
look out like the front windows of my childhood home and saw that. I'd be like,
It's scary now, right?
get the cordless phone, call 911.
Get the-
I'm
And-
locking the doors.
And like we were kind of put in the role of like babysitting ourselves because it's just this big unspeaking Bubsy. So we were like, well, now it's time for us to go to bed and stuff.
So it
And then
lasted a long time.
It did. And then like my mom got back from her like meeting and Bubsy left a little bit before that. Like we were changing for bed and we came out and Bubsy was gone. And then my mom came in like, "How were you guys? How was the night?" Like playing dumb. And we were like, "Bubsy was here. It was Bubsy." And she's
And-
like, "What?"
But there was no Mr. Crinklebean to be the voice
No,
of
it was
reason
just
and
on
go
us.
like, Bubsy, just fucking cool it.
It's just funny because it is a large cartoon cat, and
Yeah.
I can't
Right.
believe I never drew that connection until just
Yeah,
now.
but he's like
you not
hauntingly
know?
silent, like the Babadook.
Yeah, it was like the
Just-
Babadook.
Yeah,
I mean, it is really
wandering
scary in
around your
hindsight,
house.
imagining like a tall Bubsy just in your house.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
space you don't expect a mascot suit to be in, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you go to Disneyland or to the mall or
It's
whatever.
a context in
is
which
to-
you expect them.
Yes, but when it
feels
showed up at your
appropriate.
door,
It's a bit scary.
It's
yeah,
very
I was.
scary.
It's somewhere between like childhood magic and sort of.
Well, for
frightening.
us, it was just we liked it. But in hindsight, if that happened to me now, first of all, it'd be weird if he wanted to babysit me because I am an adult. So if Bubsy showed up in my apartment, like, "I'm your babysitter," I'd be like, "I'm calling
I
the police."
need a weapon.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell
Go
you
get
what
the
to do.
taser.
Yeah, creepy. All right.
Creepy, a little creepy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, but it was like the Cat in the Hat made
Exactly.
real. But
You had a
Bubsy,
literal, yeah,
a weird
That's
story
wild.
I told you guys.
Yeah,
It's a weird story.
thank you for
No,
rare
sharing that.
person
That
who
is
had a
great.
cat in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
cool-
giant cat. A lot of people have cats in their house.
He was like a cool cat, though, Bubsy.
He was a cool cat.
Cat
I
in the
wish
Hat
I
was
had
a-
pictures of that like mascot suit. I'm sure they're in some photo album. Like that was not the only time we saw the suit. We saw him at like company appearances and stuff too. But
And he would haunt you there as well.
yeah, and I've never been able to find pictures of the suit like online. But
Wow.
I'm imagining a darker scenario than probably what occurred, where like you're happy Bubsy is there, you start playing, and then you both open up to Bubsy about how much like all your problems with your dad and how you're like, I don't think he's
I'm
holding
pretty sure
down
we
work
did.
and I think maybe he's being mean to my mom.
It's
I'm
just
glad
like-
you're here instead, Bubsy.
Stay forever. I
There
hope our
used to
dad
be
never.
a light in his eyes, and it's since been extinguished.
Oh my god. We feel
Maybe
like
the stress
you're
of
our
us.
surrogate father, Bubsy. But I think what we did with Bubsy is we also, as like, having our dad working there, we had a VHS of the Bubsy pilot, which I think is on YouTube now. But we were like, let's watch the Bubsy movie. And it's about like his niece and nephew Bubsy. And